If you are watching the Bruins in Pittsburgh Tuesday night, it was a nice watch for a while. Turned out hard on the eyes in the third period. Hard on the eyes again. I'm Kevin Dupont for Globe 10.0 here with Chad Finn. And Chad, it fell apart, which, one game you say, oh, well, that's going to happen. But they're struggling in third periods now, this last week to 10 days. What do you make of it?
I went to make my kids' lunches for school, and it was 2-0. I came back as 3-2, and it didn't take me that long. So
buy your kids hot meals.
Yes.
There's the key.
Yeah. Who knows what they end up with that. But it happened fast, but you kind of feel that shift in momentum there, too, especially with the 5-on-3 in Pittsburgh. The Bruins fending them off best they could, but you can see their power waning. It's frustrating to see them lose to Pittsburgh that way, to see them lose to Montreal that way, but I don't think it's indicative of a huge problem with this team that's going to haunt them down the road.
Right, they lost to Montreal that way, they lost to Washington that way.
Yeah.
In and of itself, I think when you lose to Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh's got a great team. I picked them in the Stanley Cup final.
That's what they do.
That's exactly right. They do a lot of good things, and what they do is they strike quickly. Kunitz has been a force this year, an added force, helped them win a cup. What I say this points to more than anything at the moment is this is the fatigue factor we talked about, that they played 800, I think they were around 830 winning percentage, if you will, easy for me to say. And now they're playing around the 500 game. They're 3-2-1 in their last 6. I think some of this you have to expect.
Well, to me, it's also a sign that they need to get more out of that third line. One of the Bruins' advantages is their depth. And that should be carrying them through these stretches where they have no legs. You know how Claude likes to use all his lines for better or worse. They need these guys to step up. I know Chris Kelly's out, but they need that depth to come through here to pick up the guys who are a little.
We are in agreement there. Third line can be better. I guess it always can be better. One thing I will say, and I think this really pertains to them. You're only talking about third lines when the power play is so-so. Power play is a little bit better, but lines 1 and 2 have to carry the day. That's not happening right now.